Hi everyone, my name is Xinyi, and today I will be presenting on Brief2. I will begin by outlining my concept. My creative inspiration stems from my personal experiences. At the outside of my research, I felt a sense of confusion about what content to create. While contemplating the theme I was working on, I suddenly realized that completing this course signifies graduation. It brought back memories of my initial hopes and aspirations when I first entered the university. Though I felt I had not achieved many of those early goals, leaving me somewhat reflective. In recent years, the pandemic and the gap in my studies have made me feel as though I missed out on a significant amount of campus life. Simultaneously, I felt that the most important years of my life had passed since I frequently heard my parents and sisters emphasize the importance of university, how it offers opportunities to make lifelong friends, engage with society, and discover oneself worth. I naturally regarded the university as a critical phase. And now realize that those days I once deemed so vital have already gone by. As such, I wish to document this moment as a kind of small ritual. The creative spark came from my small illustrations I created at the end of 2023, capturing events that were significant to me throughout the year. With the easing of pandemic restrictions, I finally had the freedom to travel to different cities and intern, which brought me a range of new experiences. I chose to document these moments through illustrations, combining my hand-drawn content with actual photographs. This not only incorporates essential design techniques related to layout and color choices, but also serves as a meaningful of documentation. I often feel a sense of confusion during my creative process. I frequently visit a graduation exhibition at art schools. While I see works tackling broad topics such as social issues or the future of technology, in contrast, my chosen theme feels somehow somewhat narrow. I think young people should consider a wider range of perspectives, which sometimes makes me feel a sense of guilt. However, reflecting on the past few years, particularly due to lockdowns, I realize I have spent the most time with myself. Thus, my focus naturally centers around my personal experiences. I hope to have more opportunities in the future to engage with diverse perspectives. I enjoy journaling, capturing feelings and thoughts from daily life, which significantly influences my creative work. Including my illustrations regarding my research. I encountered a piece at the year's uh, graduation exhibition where the artists documented their relationship with their father through illustrations. The work resonated with me due to its basis in everyday life. Similarly, I found a music video that combines hand-drawn animation with the real-life senses. I found this blind to be both innovative and imaginative, creating a captivating connection between fantasy and reality. For my poster design, I draw inspiration from a graffiti style approach, finding it both spontaneous and engaging, while still paying attention to information hierarchy. Since my work involves memories, I experimented with uploaded photo quality to evoke a sense of nostalgia. In my painting process, I aim to try black and white comic style, which not only has a narrative function but also achieves a color balance with the vibrant real-life backgrounds. Dream cores serve as a visual representation of memory, using CCD-like shooting quality and high saturation colors to evoke associations with the recollections. I was inspired by a short film I watched at this year's film festival. While the protagonist hopes to attract more readers for their novel by pasting pages on a factory wall, an act of amplifying visibility through enlarged text. I divided my final project into several components, one of which is a purely textual account, similarly to the film I mentioned. Enlarging the text aims to gather attention while reducing the font size serves to conceal emotions. I love journaling, which often reflects my emotional expressions. After documenting my feelings, I might not revisit those entries, as they represent a transient expression of my current state. Thus, I recorded many recent emotions on paper, but in a smaller font. On viewing these tiny, dense characters, they lose their informational function to become a visual effect, mirroring how many thoughts and expressions go unconnected, perhaps because no one else cares, or due to a choice to remain silent in public. Sometimes these tangled thoughts kept me up at night, but writing them down seems to provide some relief. Beneath these thoughts is my roommate, who covers themselves with these papers as if they were a blanket. The second component is a short animation illustration how my feelings and thoughts come to life. Blending hand-drawn elements with real senses. This animated piece will be showcased at the graduation exhibition. And here's the process for me how to make the animation. And the third part involves the creation of illustration based on photographs that have left a lasting impression on me during my university years. Yeah, and here is also the process. Yeah, and lastly, my poster designs reflect my interest in combining creative concepts with practical information. I design posters related to life emotions, inspired by my experiences of being unjustly dismissed from an internship, which had left me feeling disconnected and frustrated. Despite my initial enthusiasm and motivation for the role, this led me to experiment with a spontaneous graffiti style poster design. And what follows is my final design, which I will print and display at the graduation exhibition, along with the animation and my textual accounts. And thanks for watching.